What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to tackle a topic that's at the heart of the gun rights debate, the Second Amendment. Alright? Specifically, what a lot of anti-gunners don't understand about it. Buckle up because we're about to break it down.
Everybody ready? Let's do it.
Alright, so we all know the Second Amendment isn't about hunting. Alright? A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Notice anything missing? It doesn't say anything about hunting. The Second Amendment is about the right of the people to defend themselves, alright? From criminals, yes, but also from tyranny. The Founding Fathers lived under an oppressive government, so they knew how important it was for citizens to have the power to protect their freedoms. The Second Amendment protects an individual right. One common misconception is that the Second Amendment only applies to militias. That myth was shattered in 2008 with the Heller versus DC decision. The Supreme Court ruled that the right to keep and bear arms is the individual right, not something reserved for the National Guard or a formal militia. Alright, so gun ownership is about equality. Here's what anti-gunners often miss. Firearms are the great equalizer. They empower the vulnerable, whether it's a single mom protecting her kids, an elderly person living alone, or someone facing multiple attackers. Without a firearm, these people are at the mercy of the stronger, the faster, and the more aggressive. We don't want that. And we all know gun control does not stop criminals, alright? Another thing they get wrong, thinking gun control keeps us safer. Criminals don't follow laws. That's why they're criminals. In cities with the strictest gun laws like Chicago, gun violence is rampant. The only people gun control stop are law-abiding citizens. We all know the Second Amendment isn't outdated. Some argue that the Second Amendment is outdated because it was written when muskets were the norm. But here's the thing. The principles of freedom, self-defense, and resistance to tyranny don't expire. Just like the First Amendment applies to the internet and TV, the Second Amendment applies to modern firearms. You may ask, why does this matter? At its core, the Second Amendment is about balance, giving power to the people, not just the government. When you disarm a population, you tip that scale towards control. History shows us what happens when governments hold the power, and it's never good for freedom. Never. Alright, so whether you agree or disagree, the Second Amendment isn't just a relic of history. It's a living guarantee of your right to protect yourself, your family, and your freedom. But I want to hear from you. What do you think anti-gunners misunderstand about the 2A? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Share this video to keep this conversation going. And always stay safe, stay free, and I'll see you in the next one.